Hey Ratbags, it's Jade. Today giving you the lowdown on the new events as part of the MISTLAND update. Obviously the MISTLAND update is going to go live for everyone, but the PTB has now had a few updates and are now correctly working. There wasn't a bit of an issue with especially the Gjall not working originally. So yes, the Gjall have a chance to spawn. It's called What's Up Gjall, and this event, thank the Lords, only happens in the MISTLANDs. It won't happen anywhere else. It can happen though as soon as you start exploring MISTLANDs, I do believe. And that's assuming you defeated Gjall. That's the trigger for it. If you're fairly new to events or new, obviously Valheim player, I think I'm going to do a fresh guide because I feel like there's loads of tips, but I don't want to crowd this video with it too much. But do remember, of course, these events only have a chance of spawning every 45 minutes or so, and only a 20% chance every 45 minutes. You might be really unlucky and get 3 events in like 3.5 hours, then again you might only get 1. As you can see though, it's pretty formidable. I'm in the old MISTLANDs where this does currently still work. And you can see not only do we have a regular batch of ticks, we also get a 1-star tick that deals significantly more damage, at least double the amount of the other ticks, and of course it's got more health ball too. Now the event is also meant to spawn 2 of these guys, but there still seems to be some issues where one of them might be a bit slow in finding you. Also notice some peculiarities, sounds like pukeberries, where you are bordering across certain biomes. You may still have the Gjall turn up. As always, these things last for 2 minutes, and yes, there is a max limit amount of ticks that will spawn. I think I had 6 at maximum at any one time. But given there's meant to be 2 Gjalls, then that could indeed be something like 12 ticks possibly. Although I have been told reliably, like I said, there is a max limit. So what about them irregularities? Yeah, I can say that word. I did this in small snow biome. I used the command. And as you can see, a Gjall turned up. So it does look like if the mist is very much close to another biome where it's overlapping, which it does do in plains and somewhere, then yeah, you're going to be within range of it still triggering. Remember, the range that enemies will spawn for an event is much larger than that small circle, believe it or not. I think it's like double the length. So don't be thinking just because you've built somewhere close by to the MISTLANDs but not technically in it that you're safe. If it's close enough to the mist and it's within that sort of range, then yeah, there is a chance you can still be attacked even while in another biome. But that shouldn't happen if you're definitely far away from the mist. So I went to a swamp biome and done the command again. At first, nothing seemed to be coming, and although I've got a lot of mist around me, there wasn't anything indicating on the map that I was actually close to a MISTLANDs area. So this might be another anomaly, but it looks like the tick pretty much found me again from being pretty close by. And it was only 1 tick, albeit a 1-star tick that spawned, so you may still get some of these guys spawn, but you certainly shouldn't be getting the Gjall if you're not really close to any of the mist. So one final test. Plains, absolutely nowhere near a mist, only the swamp and the mountains around me or the dark forest. But literally I was a whole island and continent away from any mist, and nothing happened. No Gjall, no ticks, nothing. As said, I do believe that a tick appeared last time purely because there was some small sliver of MISTLANDs nearby and it decided to spawn it in and then come and get me. That's why it took a bit longer. But generally, if you're not in the MISTLANDs, you shouldn't have any Gjall spawning. Only if you're on the very border of the MISTLANDs and you can actually see the mist, will you maybe have to worry a bit more. You do not have to have a base down for the Gjall to spawn, so that's the big thing to look out for. Maybe it'll get tweaked again before the full update, but as I said, I'm expecting that update to drop later on this week maybe. So yes, I can't imagine it's going to change too much. The Seekers are a little bit more easier to work out. These guys, just like every other event, again, they'll only start spawning though once you've killed Gjall. But they do have a chance of happening in any biome, so you're going to have to make sure your defense is a bit better. No longer relying on a big ditch to protect you with these guys being able to maybe glide over. Should get at least 1 soldier, about 4, maybe 5 of the regular Seekers, and a whole bunch of the Brood. And just like usual, they sort you out will last around 2 minutes. These guys also should rely in the same method as the others, that you need to be close to 3 pieces of your base for them to actually work. And once more, they shouldn't be happening if you're in some sort of dungeon, and that includes the brand new infested mines. So yeah, I'm going to go and refresh myself on some more of the events, and I'm probably going to do a fresh brand new guide for a lot of Valheim players that I'm sure will be returning that maybe didn't even see half the events or possibly new ones. If you think there's anything wrong there, absolutely give me a shout, and a big shout out to one of the Valheim devs, Smithy, for giving me a bit of assistance and a little bit inside info. Until next time, rat bags, laters.